Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue in the alphabet of God's promises and Psalms, and we are going to focus on Psalm 41 today, verses 1 through 2. So verses 1 and 2. Okay. So, the joys of those who are kind to the poor. The Lord rescues them in times of trouble. The Lord protects them and keeps them alive. He gives them prosperity and rescues them from their enemies. So the letter is K this week, and it's for the word keeps. The Lord protects them and keeps them alive. He gives them prosperity and rescues them from their enemies. That's his promise to us. Okay. So I don't know that I'm going to, oops, sorry, I just shook my whole camera. Sorry about that. I don't know that I'm going to write all of that on here, and I am going to do it a little bit differently. Today, I'm not going to actually put water. Let me see. Wait, I need a towel. I'm not going to put watercolor directly onto this page. What I want to do, and I haven't done this in forever, and I hope it's going to work, and it doesn't seem, you know what I think I need to do? One moment, please. I'm going to go ahead and just, it's been so long since I've used my NeoColor IIs. I feel like they're not even activating with the water. So let me try again. So what should happen, since these crayons, they are water soluble, so they do definitely react with water. So I'm finding it very interesting that this is not doing exactly what I expected. I'm going to get some more water. I do see it reacting. I mean, you can definitely see, oh, you know what? It's a little dark in here. The sun went in, and yeah, it's a little dark in here. Sorry about that. All right, I'm going to try to do what I want to do. What I want to do is just splatter this page. That's what I want to do. But I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it will work. Let me lift this up so you can see. All I want is just a little bit of color on the background. So again, I've taken my NeoColor IIs and I pulled out 3 colors that will match what I'm going to put on this page. And I'm just activating them with my wet brush. And then just like any other time where you would splatter onto your page, all I'm doing is taking my wet brush with the color on it and just tap, 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 and it comes out splattered onto the page. Okay, so that was the pink. I want to do a little bit of blue. Now you're going to notice I'm not putting any at the very bottom of this card or this page, and that's because I know I'm going to cover it down there. Now see, this color was much easier. I mean, it happened like right away. So it was something with that pink. I'm going to blame the crayon. Wasn't my fault. Oh, I do want to get the back of this little tag that's sticking out there. All right. So it is crayon. It is plastic. Even though it does react with water, it is plastic. So the reason why, or one of the reasons why, I am not putting it all over this page is because I want to write on it. So I'm afraid if I cover the page all up with this, that you know, I won't be able to write on it. So I don't want that. And plus, you know what? Like I said, I haven't done this in ages, and I just thought it would be fun to do. All right, so that's it. That's my 3 colors. Let me just wipe this up just a little bit, and I'll hold this up, and you can see the pretty colors. Now, you'll see why I selected those colors to begin with. Let me put my water back where it belongs. Okay, so this is what I'm going to work with today. This is a die cut from Rita Bearcat, and she does have an Etsy shop. And then this is a 3x4 card from Growing Meadows, who is Ty Bender, which I'm sure probably all of you know. And I cut it down just a little bit. So right now it's just a little bit smaller than that. Now, what I'm seeing, now that I have this down like this, I should have put some splatters down here. So I'm going to do that super, super, super quick. I have the crayons right here and the water right here. So I just want to get a little bit down there. All right. That was a big splatter. Let's see. This blue is just absolutely gorgeous. All right, we got the blue, and let's see how the pink works now. If it's too difficult to do, I'm not even going to do it. No, it's better now. It was better. Like once I kind of shaved it just a little bit on the top, it made all the difference. Okay. All right. So that's that. All right, and let me just wipe this off again. I can tell this is going to be a little bit longer video. I hope that's okay with all of you. Not super long, just a little bit longer. Normally what I do is I do have my verse or verses already written down on a Project Life card. But like I said, today I want to write on top of this. So I haven't written my verses yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these down. So I already know, because I kind of fooled around with this already, that I want that there. And I'm going to do a little cluster up on top. And then I have this purple flower, vellum flower, and a butterfly. These are from, I think these are, I want to say the Recollections. I could be totally wrong. I do think I got them at Michael's, and I think they're at the Recollections brand. But again, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, there I go, hitting the camera again. All right, I'm trying to get to a glue stick. Okay. So I'm going to start with getting this 3x4 card down. And if anybody has any questions on anything, let me know, whether it's a Bible-related question or an art question. Please ask, and I will gladly respond. If I don't know, you know, I will find out, or there are plenty of other people that watch my videos that could respond. But I rather you ask than not ask, right? So if you have a question about the Bible or salvation or this verse or the verses, you know, whatever, please ask. Okay. I'm just going to get that down there. Now, the reason that I selected these two things was, well, I actually had these two pieces pulled out already, which I often do, right? So like I I already have like other stuff picked out that I know I can put on another page along with some washi. You know, I have stuff. When I see stuff that goes together, I do like to pull it out and hold it to the side. And I did have these together because I think the colors look amazing together. And then I'm like, okay, well, this verse reads, you know, it talks about the poor and how blessed we are when we help the poor, right? And the poor, in this case, it means more than people that don't have money. It means maybe somebody that's weak or ill, or that they don't have any other help. So poor can mean more than just as it relates to money. All right, here we go. I'm going to end up moving the camera again. You know what? I feel, I don't know, I should just do it on my other phone. Let me do this as I share my my password with everybody, which I did wrong anyway, so it doesn't matter. And let me get to the right version of the Bible that I wanted to write this from. I told you this was going to take longer, but you want to know something? I am just not in a rushed kind of mood today. I'm just not. So we're going to do a little bit of hanging together. All right, I guess I'll go. I have so many different Bible study apps and, you know, or web pages open. It's like not even funny. I mean, I have so many of them. I use a lot of them when I do any kind of study, so it depends. And what I like this is the Bible study tools. You can see BibleStudyTools.com. And, you know, like all of them, it really, they allow you to select the version of the Bible that you want, that you want to pull up. And I know I want the New Living Translation, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And it automatically, if I could speak, pulls up the NLT, which is the New Living Translation. I have Psalm 41, and I think I'm only going to write verse 2. I want to write it all, but I don't know if I'll have the room. So let me see. And now I'm growling. Did you hear that? I just growled. So what I was thinking of doing was I really thought that these 3 pieces looked really good with this, right? So I'm like, well, then let me put them all together. So I thought what I would do is do like a little cluster up in the corner, and I will allow this to pop off the page. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. What I would really, 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 really like to do is then be able to get maybe the butterfly up there. But to begin with, let's go ahead and do this. All right, I'm gonna put a couple staples in here, and I'm just gonna go 1, 2. All right, and that's good enough. That holds all 3 pieces down without any adhesive. Love it. And you did see me look at the other side. I just wanted to see where my staples were going to end up. And sometimes these staples don't close all the way. So let me just make sure that they close, because I don't want them to stick into my finger. Okay. So now I'm loving this, right? I'm loving the way that this looks. And the reason why I don't think I can fit the 2 verses is because I only have this much room to write. So unless I write really small, which I could do, it's not going to fit. And of course, I want to put this up here. And you know what? I like that. I should have just stapled it with everything else going on there. I'm going to put a little bit of this Tombow adhesive. It's the clear adhesive. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of the butterfly. And I'm going to stick it up there. And it'll dry quick, and it'll be fine. I don't need the whole thing to stick down. I just need it to... I'm trying to find... You see the wing is going up. If it bothers me, I will end up gluing that down. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just trying to see the best place for it. So I kind of like that. I think that that's pretty. Stay down. You know what? Let me just put the adhesive down now because it's like... That's the only thing with this vellum. Oh my gosh, you get it just even a tad wet and it like shrinks up on you. So, all right, let me put this away and that away, and I think I'm good. So at this point, whoops, I have a little something on there. At this point, this is where we're at. So I have a nice little cluster going on here. I have the Rita Barakat die cut and the Growing Meadows 3x4 card. And I'm loving it. And you'll notice that I really always love to, you know, if I'm using a product, I want to share where I got it from because, I mean, I use what I like. So if I like it, I know you're going to like it. So that's why I do that. And the ladies that own these two Etsy shops, so Rita Barakat and Growing Meadows, they're awesome ladies. They're also awesome women of God, and I want to support them. I do, I do. Okay, so I'm going to go with, because this is letter K, and it is about the word keeps. But I feel like I want to have verse 1 on there. I don't know that I can fit it, but I'm going to try. So let's just do this. Now, on the back of this, there are two little flowers that are pretty dimensional. And I can feel it on this when I'm, you know, going to write on this side. So that might make me write a little funky. And I am using this, well, it's supposed to be red. It's more like a pinkish red, but it is a Signo Uniball pen, so I'm not using my black one. And this is more of a fine line. The black one tends to be a little bit, maybe like a medium point. I don't know, but this is definitely a finer point. But I'm gonna do it, and you know what? We'll figure out where to put everything as we go along. So I'm going to start with writing Psalm 41, and I'm going to do verses 1 and 2. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and write. Now I may cut this part out right here and come back when I am done writing. Alrighty, so I just finished writing verses 1 and 2, and let me hold this up, and I was able to get it all on here. At the very end, I'm like, oh, you know what? That kind of worked really, really, really well. So, it was dark and it just got lighter, right? Oh, weird. I mean, the page, it's getting darker and darker. So it's like nighttime here. But I was able to get verse 1 and 2 on there, and it looks good. And I'm going to write letter, oops, you know what? There we go. Letter K. Letter K. And I underlined the word keeps. So that as we go through, you know, like later on someday when I look through my traveler's notebook, I'll know what letter it is and I'll know exactly which word. Okay, so let me go ahead and read the scripture again. Psalm 41, verses 1 and 2. Oh, the joys of those who are kind to the poor, The Lord rescues them when they are in trouble. The Lord protects them and keeps, that's our promise, right? He keeps them, oh, them, I wrote it twice. And he keeps them alive. He gives them prosperity in the land and rescues them from their enemies. Isn't that funny? I think I'm just going to leave it. I think that's hysterical. Normally I leave out words or like whole sections of the scripture. In this case, I wrote double. I think that's funny. So that is going to be the end of this page. I will be back next Saturday. We will continue on with this series. And I hope that you're enjoying it. If you are, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button. It will bless me abundantly. I cannot get over 2,100 subbies. It goes up and it goes down. That's just the way YouTube works. It's just like out of nowhere. It's like almost every day you kind of lose subbies. Even though you're gaining them, you're losing them. So you can never like get ahead. It's the most bizarre thing. And I know it happens with everyone. But, you know, I cannot get over 2,100 subbies. It's so weird. I get so close. I'm like 5 away and then it goes down. And it's like, oh my gosh, just, you know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll try to put Rita's Etsy shop link below as well as Ty's. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.